Vietnam is a country full of surprises, from its rich history to its stunning landscapes and incredible food. But did you know that it's also home to some truly strange things you won't find anywhere else on Earth?
For 20 years, she's been the best-selling soup lady at the Kai Rung Floating Market in the south of Vietnam.
From bizarre traditions to unique wildlife and mysterious phenomena, Vietnam is a treasure trove of the unusual. Join us as we explore 25 strange things that only exist in Vietnam. From the fascinating to the downright bizarre, get ready to be amazed and maybe a little scared. Number 25. Egg coffee. Egg coffee, known as cà phê trung in Vietnamese, is a special drink that's closely tied to Hanoi's coffee scene. This unique beverage is made by mixing strong Vietnamese coffee with a creamy blend of egg yolks and sweetened condensed milk. The result is a thick, frothy, and rich drink that's unlike any other. The story behind egg coffee is just as interesting as its taste. It was created back in the 1940s when milk was hard to come by in Vietnam. To make up for the lack of milk, creative coffee lovers decided to use egg yolks, sugar, and condensed milk to create a luxurious, velvety topping for their coffee. Served in small cups, egg coffee has a decadent, dessert-like quality. The bold coffee flavor combines perfectly with the sweet and creamy egg mixture, making it a truly indulgent treat. It's often enjoyed in the afternoon or after a meal, adding a touch of luxury to any moment. Number 24. Japanese covered bridge. The Japanese covered bridge in Hoi An is more than just a bridge. It's a living symbol of history that tells a story of cultural blending. Built over 300 years ago, this bridge is a remarkable example of Japanese architecture in Vietnam. What makes it truly fascinating is its blend of Vietnamese, Chinese, and Japanese styles, which gives it a unique and captivating appearance. This bridge isn't just a pretty sight, it's also a functional part of the town's infrastructure, connecting two areas for centuries. Its wooden arch, adorned with intricate carvings, is not only beautiful but also serves a practical purpose, providing shelter from the weather for both pedestrians and the bridge itself. At the entrance of the bridge, you'll find two statues, one of a monkey and the other of a dog, representing the Chinese zodiac, adding to the bridge's cultural significance and symbolism. This bridge is not just a piece of architecture, it's a living testament to the blending of cultures and the history of Hoi An. Number 23. Snow in a tropical country. Vietnam's weather has two main seasons, the sunny, rainy monsoon season and the dry season with high humidity. The temperatures stay between a comfy 17 and 29 degrees Celsius all year, making Vietnam a great spot for tropical vacations. But did you know that in the northern parts of Vietnam, something special happens in winter? In the charming town of Sapa, near China's border, from December to February, something magical occurs. The temperatures drop below zero, creating the perfect setting for snow. Sapa, with its stunning mountains, turns into a winter wonderland during this period. The whole landscape gets covered in a white, snowy blanket, making it a sight you won't forget. While snowboarding and sledding aren't very common here, there are plenty of other fun things to do in the snow. You can build a snowman, have a friendly snowball fight, or simply stand still and watch the snowflakes fall, which is a peaceful and enchanting experience that will create lasting memories. So, if you ever find yourself in Vietnam during the snowy season, don't miss the chance to explore the snowy paradise of Sapa. Number 22. Daa Sport. One of Vietnam's unique traditional sports is Daa, also known as foot badminton or foot volleyball. In this game, players use their feet, heads, knees, and shoulders to keep a weighted shuttlecock in the air. This requires great coordination and agility, making it a fun and challenging activity. Daa has been a part of Vietnamese culture for centuries, promoting not just physical fitness, but also a sense of togetherness among players. It's often played casually in parks, streets, and rural areas, bringing people of all ages together to have a good time. In recent years, Daa has become more than just a casual game. It's now a competitive sport with organized tournaments and events held across Vietnam. Its simple rules and easy accessibility have made it a beloved part of Vietnam's sporting heritage, cherished by both players and spectators alike. Number 21. Pajama Fashion. Vietnam's traditional pajamas, known as albaba, are an important part of the country's clothing culture. Unlike regular sleepwear, albaba is more than just something to wear to bed. It's a symbol of practicality and comfort, reflecting the Vietnamese way of life. These pajamas, with their loose trousers and button-up shirts, have a rich history, originating in the southern regions of Vietnam. What makes albaba unique is its intricate designs and vibrant colors. The patterns often feature flowers and shapes that are specific to different regions of Vietnam. The fabric used for albaba is also carefully chosen to suit Vietnam's tropical climate, ensuring that wearers stay cool in the hot weather. While older generations are more likely to wear albaba, these pajamas still play a significant role in Vietnamese fashion. They represent a time when clothing was both practical and stylish, reflecting the cultural values of Vietnam. The history of albaba is intertwined with Vietnam's past, showing how clothing styles have evolved. The colorful designs not only look beautiful, but also hold meaning, representing various aspects of Vietnamese life and traditions. Number 20. Largest cave in the world. Our journey takes us to the stunning Phong Nha, Ke Bang National Park in Vietnam's Quang Binh province, where we'll explore a geological wonder, a newly discovered cave system that is truly massive. Stretching an incredible 5.5 miles long, 650 feet wide, and towering 500 feet high, this cave is like no other. What makes this cave so extraordinary are the incredible features hidden inside. With over 150 individual caves, each with its unique charm, the cave system is a sight to behold. One of its most remarkable features is a colossal stalagmite that seems to reach the sky, a humbling sight that will leave you speechless. Inside this underground wonderland, you'll discover entire fields of prehistoric algae, painting the cave with vibrant colors that defy time. Adding to the enchantment are rare cave pearls scattered like precious gems, adding another layer of magic to this already extraordinary place. While some debate whether this is truly the world's largest cave, there's no denying its status as a marvel deserving of attention. The sheer scale and beauty of this cave system are unparalleled, making it a must-see destination for any adventurer in Vietnam. Number 19. Highest density of motorbikes. Motorbikes are a crucial part of how people get around in Vietnam, with millions of Vietnamese using them every day. As Vietnam has developed economically, more and more people have bought motorbikes, leading to a lot of them on the roads. People like motorbikes because they are cheap, efficient, and can easily get through the crowded streets of cities like Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City. It's common to see whole families riding on one motorbike. In these cities, the roads are full of motorbikes, moving through traffic smoothly and uniquely. However, having so many motorbikes on the roads has raised worries about safety and pollution. To tackle these issues, the government is promoting the use of helmets and encouraging people to use electric motorbikes to reduce pollution. Despite the challenges, motorbikes remain a key part of Vietnamese life and are likely to continue being an important mode of transport in the future. Number 18. Bakma National Park. Bakma National Park in central Vietnam covers about 136 square miles in the Annamite Range. It's a treasure trove of different ecosystems, from lush tropical rainforests to cool subalpine forests. Visiting here is like entering a vibrant encyclopedia of nature. The park is home to many rare and endangered species, including the saola, a mysterious and critically endangered animal that symbolizes conservation efforts. But it's not just the saola. The park is full of life, offering a chance to experience nature up close. Exploring the park's trails takes you to hidden waterfalls, natural pools, and stunning viewpoints. At the center stands the Ha Bac Dai, a mountaintop observation tower that offers panoramic views of the surrounding landscapes, including coastal areas and the city of Hue. It's a place where the scenery creates a beautiful picture of nature's artistry, making it a must-visit destination for nature lovers. Number 17. Teachers are highly respected. One of the most wonderful things in Vietnam is the special day set aside to honor teachers. It's called Vietnamese Teacher Day, and it falls on November 20th every year. This day is all about showing gratitude and respect to those who have dedicated their lives to teaching. The celebrations on Vietnamese Teacher Day are truly amazing. Schools all over the country buzz with vibrant activities. Students would be singing, dancing, reciting poems, playing sports, and even setting up exhibitions. It's a day filled with joy, appreciation, and lots of fun. But the celebrations aren't limited to the school grounds. What makes it even more heartwarming is that former students often join in the celebrations. They bring flowers and thoughtful gifts, and some even visit their former teachers at their homes. It's a beautiful way for them to reconnect and express their deep appreciation for their teachers' hard work and dedication. Number 16. Kow Daism. Kow Daism is a unique religion that began in Vietnam in the early 1900s, blending ideas from Buddhism, Taoism, Confucianism, Christianity, and Islam. It was founded by Ngo Minh Chu, a civil servant in the 1920s, starting in Tay Ninh, a city in southern Vietnam. In Kow Daism, people worship a group of gods that includes Jesus Christ, Buddha, Confucius, Laozi, and others. They follow sacred texts called the Taoist canons, which contain teachings from various religious figures. Central to Kow Daism are prayers and spiritual growth. Followers, known as Kow Dai, participate in elaborate ceremonies with incense and detailed rituals. The religion has a hierarchical structure with priests, bishops, and cardinals. Despite being a relatively small religious group, Kow Daism has had a significant impact on Vietnamese culture and society. It played a role in Vietnam's history, especially during the Vietnam War, when it became politically important and gained many followers. Today, Kow Daism remains an important part of Vietnam's religious traditions, coexisting with other beliefs and adding to the country's diverse religious landscape. Number 15. The Mekong Delta. Located in southern Vietnam, the Mekong Delta is a vast area of waterways, swamps, and islands shaped by the Mekong River. Covering approximately 25,165 square miles, it is renowned as one of the world's most fertile and biodiverse regions. The delta is like a complex maze of twisting watercourses that are not just pathways, but essential lifelines, serving as both transportation routes and vital sources of food for local communities. Known as the Rice Bowl of Vietnam, the Mekong Delta plays a crucial role in the country's agricultural production. Its lush landscapes are filled with lush rice fields, thriving fruit orchards, and bustling fish farms. Besides its agricultural importance, the Mekong Delta is a haven for diverse flora and fauna. It is home to a remarkable variety of fish, birds, and plants, some of which are rare and endangered. Exploring the Delta is not just about experiencing nature. It's an opportunity to witness a way of life deeply connected to the water and rooted in vibrant cultural traditions. Number 14. Vietnamese ethnic groups. When we think of Vietnam, we often think of the Vietnamese people, also known as the Kin, who make up about 86% of the population and mostly live in the deltas and coastal provinces. However, Vietnam is home to a remarkable 54 officially recognized ethnic groups, each with its language, traditions, and way of life. This diversity creates a rich fabric of cultures that make Vietnam a truly unique and vibrant country. Let's now focus on the remaining 14% of the population, roughly 8.5 million people, who belong to various ethnic minority groups. These communities live in the mountainous and highland areas from north to south. Despite facing challenges such as limited access to infrastructure, healthcare, and education, they have developed resilient ways of life deeply connected to the land. Agriculture is the backbone of these ethnic minority communities, and they rely on traditional farming methods passed down through generations. Their cultural contributions, through customs, music, dances, and crafts, enrich Vietnamese society. From the vibrant traditional attire of the Hmong in the north to the unique customs of the Cham in the south, each ethnic group has a story to tell, adding to Vietnam's rich history and culture. Whether you're exploring the rice fields with the Tay people or admiring the stilt houses of the Bana, every corner of Vietnam is steeped in fascinating history and culture. Number 13. They love dragon fruit. Dragon fruit is a beloved fruit in Vietnam, deeply ingrained in the culture and daily life. It's a popular fruit found in markets, supermarkets, and street stalls across the country. It is vibrant magenta or white flesh, dotted with tiny black seeds, which not only tastes great, but also adds a visually appealing touch to meals. Known for its high nutritional value, dragon fruit is packed with essential vitamins and minerals, making it a healthy choice. It can be enjoyed fresh as a snack, or used in various culinary creations like fruit salads, smoothies, and desserts. What makes dragon fruit even more special in Vietnamese culture is its association with auspiciousness and good luck. The vibrant colors of the fruit are seen as symbols of prosperity and happiness, making it a popular gift during festivals and special occasions. Number 12. Women and stewardess dress code. In Vietnam, dressing modestly is a common practice, especially in places like temples and urban areas, to show respect for local customs. It's advisable to cover your shoulders, cleavage, and knees when out and about. Flight attendants in Vietnam face unique situations as airlines often have strict appearance guidelines in their contracts. These rules can include specifications on hair length, approved nail polish colors, and even the types of earrings or accessories allowed. Some airlines may also impose height or weight requirements. What's intriguing is that some airlines have policies on how much skin their flight attendants can show while on duty. This blend of cultural norms and corporate expectations creates a set of rules that may seem unusual to outsiders, but are a part of the aviation industry in Vietnam. These rules are seen as a way for airlines to maintain a professional image while respecting cultural sensitivities. Number 11. Lotus, the national flower of Vietnam. In 2010, the lotus was officially named Vietnam's national flower, and there are many fascinating facts about this iconic flower. Unlike typical garden flowers, the lotus is an aquatic plant that thrives in muddy ponds across Vietnam. Its leaves have a natural waterproofing that allows them to float on the water's surface effortlessly. As the lotus grows, something magical happens. Its elegant blossoms rise above the water, reaching for sunlight. When they bloom, they create a spectacular sight, accompanied by a gentle, pleasant fragrance that captivates anyone nearby. The lotus is not just beautiful, it's also deeply symbolic in Vietnamese culture. It represents pure beauty that remains untainted by the challenges it faces in its environment. Like the lotus, the Vietnamese people rise above adversity with grace and resilience. This resilience makes the lotus a fitting symbol for Vietnam, reflecting the spirit of the Vietnamese people. Number 10. Wearing and eating silkworms. Silkworms are famous for making silk, but they also offer a unique food source in Vietnamese cuisine. Dishes made with silkworms, known as dao trang or bo lot, are popular snacks rich in protein. They come in various forms, such as fried or roasted with seasonings, and are often described as having a nutty or savory taste. These snacks are commonly found as street food in Vietnam, especially in rural areas. Additionally, silk produced by silkworms contributes to Vietnam's vibrant textile and fashion industry. The country is renowned for its silk production, with silk fabric used to make a wide range of clothing, from traditional dresses to modern fashion pieces. The dual use of silkworms in Vietnam demonstrates the resourcefulness of Vietnamese culture. Silkworms are not only valued for their silk, but also appreciated for providing a unique and nutritious culinary experience, highlighting the diverse ways in which they contribute to Vietnamese life and traditions. Number 9. The Dong Van Plateau. In Vietnam's northern Ha Giang province lies an expansive region spanning 1,463 square miles, holding the prestigious title of UNESCO Global Geopark. It's not just land, it's a captivating glimpse into Earth's geological history. What makes this plateau remarkable are its extraordinary geological formations. Limestone structures and karst landscapes dot the terrain, creating a unique natural spectacle. These formations tell tales of millions of years of Earth's evolution, offering a glimpse into the planet's ancient past. But the Dong Van Plateau is more than geology. It's a vibrant blend of cultures. Diverse ethnic minority communities, including the Hmong, Dao, and Tay, call it home. They weave their rich traditions and customs into daily life, showcasing their heritage through local markets, festive celebrations, and everyday practices. Number 8. Unknown facts about coffee. Did you know that Vietnam is the second largest coffee exporter globally, right behind Brazil? It's true. The coffee story in Vietnam began in the 1800s when the French introduced it. Initially, production was modest, only about 80 tons annually. However, after the Vietnam War, things took off. Today, Vietnam boasts an impressive production capacity of over 1 million tons per year. Let's talk about something truly unique: weasel coffee, also known as civet coffee. In Vietnam, this is the cream of the crop, with a price tag of about $150 per kilogram. It has even earned a spot in the top 10 most expensive coffees worldwide. What makes weasel coffee so special? It's all about the digestive journey. Believe it or not, weasels play a crucial role. They consume the coffee fruit, and thanks to a thin silk membrane, the beans survive the journey through their digestive system. After this process, the beans are collected from the animal's droppings. The result? Coffee beans with an unbelievably aromatic profile, boasting hints of vanilla and a surprisingly sweet taste. While the French introduced coffee to Vietnam, the Vietnamese have put their spin on this beloved beverage. It's a method that might seem unusual, but trust me, it's delicious. They take ground coffee and place it into a metal drip filter, which is then positioned atop a cup. Hot water is added, and voila! You get to witness the mesmerizing sight of hot coffee slowly dripping into the cup. Many Vietnamese prefer their coffee black, but with a twist. They add ice and sometimes a touch of condensed milk, creating a refreshing yet robust flavor that's uniquely Vietnamese. Number 7. Bikini Airline. Remember the stewardess dress code? Here's another unique airline twist: the Vietnamese Bikini Airline, a reference to Vietjet Air, a privately owned airline based in Vietnam. This airline is known for its unconventional and attention-grabbing marketing tactics, including having flight attendants dressed in bikinis during certain promotional events and in-flight activities. Vietjet, founded in 2007, quickly gained attention for its innovative and sometimes controversial marketing strategies. The Bikini Airline image was part of their efforts to attract passengers and create a unique brand identity. The airline has held events such as in-flight bikini fashion shows and used images of bikini-clad models in their advertisements. While these marketing tactics generated media buzz and drew attention to the airline, they have also faced criticism and raised questions about the objectification of women in the airline industry. Despite its unconventional early marketing strategies, the airline has continued to grow and evolve, focusing on providing affordable and accessible air travel to a wide range of passengers. Number 6. Vietnamese water puppets. In Vietnamese culture, underwater activities have been an art form for over a millennium. The captivating tradition of Vietnamese water puppets traces back to the 11th century, flourishing in the Red River Delta region. This unique artistry takes storytelling to a whole new dimension by unfolding on the water's surface. The puppeteers stand behind a bamboo screen, immersed in waist-deep water, skillfully manipulating intricately crafted puppets with long rods and strings hidden beneath the watery stage. These puppets seem to defy gravity as they glide, dance, and execute acrobatic feats, transcending the conventional limits of puppetry. Within the confines of a waist-deep pool, a mesmerizing spectacle unfolds. Dragons gracefully spew water, farmers diligently plow their fields, and mythical creatures come to life. It's a symphony of puppetry and water dynamics, creating an enchanting experience that surprises and captivates spectators of all ages. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. In the quiet countryside town of Vietnam, a seemingly ordinary scene unfolds, one that might startle the uninitiated traveler. Locals, nonchalant and practiced, handle snakes like a viper with ease, a sight that's as normal to them as a morning coffee. This isn't a tourist gimmick, it's a deep-rooted tradition. The process is both fascinating and intense. With a deft hand, they secure the snake's head with a noose and swiftly slash its neck, collecting its blood, a crucial step in creating their prized snake wine. This unique concoction blends the venomous essence with rice wine, a brew unlike any other. But their culinary adventures don't end there. Some dare to go further, extracting the still-beating heart of the serpent to consume as a delicacy, a practice that reveals a culture steeped in tradition and unapologetically bold in its culinary pursuits. While these customs may initially shock, They offer a profound insight into a society where tradition and food culture intertwine, creating a tapestry of flavors and rituals that have endured time. So the next time you wander through the streets of Vietnam, remember that what might seem bizarre to you is simply a way of life for others is proof of the rich diversity of our world. But would you like to take a cup of this snake wine, if offered one? Let us know your take in the comments below. Number 5. Self-ear cleaning, anywhere, anytime. In Vietnam, self-ear cleaning is a common practice done anytime and anywhere. This cultural habit involves using small metal or plastic tools, often shaped like tiny spoons or scoops, to clean the ears. Many men in Vietnam, especially in rural areas, keep their pinky fingernails long specifically for this purpose. This longer pinky fingernail, often referred to as the ear-picking nail or kai tai nail, serves as a dedicated tool for cleaning the ears. Ear cleaning is seen as a form of self-care, similar to brushing one's teeth or taking a shower. It's not unusual to witness individuals, young and old, performing this task in various public spaces, including parks, buses, and even while waiting at a cafe. Number 4. Bamboo pipe communal smoking. In Vietnam, communal smoking is a cultural tradition deeply rooted in social gatherings and bonding. Older generations come together, sharing water pipes known as duc or la Kow during these gatherings. These sessions are moments of camaraderie and community. People sit together, passing around the same pipe, engaging in conversations, and exchanging stories. It's a time-honored ritual that fosters a sense of togetherness and strengthens social ties within the community. While communal smoking has cultural value, awareness of the health risks of tobacco has led to a decline in this practice. Public health campaigns and regulations aimed at reducing smoking prevalence and promoting healthier lifestyles have played a role in this shift. Despite these efforts, communal smoking remains ingrained in Vietnam's cultural fabric. Number 3. People hired to cry at funerals. In Vietnam, the tradition of hiring mourners, known as Ron Roy, to cry at funerals has been practiced for a long time and continues today. These mourners are typically women who specialize in expressing grief through vocal lamentations and physical displays of mourning. Their role is to convey the depth of sorrow felt by the deceased's family, creating a solemn and emotional atmosphere. The practice of hiring mourners is rooted in cultural beliefs. It's believed that the louder and more expressive the mourning, the more the deceased is honored and remembered. Mourners also guide the spirit of the deceased to the afterlife, which is considered a crucial role in Vietnamese funeral rituals. This tradition reflects the love and respect the family has for the departed, and it serves as a way to honor their memory in a meaningful manner. Number 2. Kow Islands. The Kow Islands, located off Vietnam's southeastern coast in the South China Sea, are a stunning and serene destination. This group of 16 islands and islets forms a remote sanctuary, a hidden gem known for its untouched natural beauty. The islands are famous for their lush tropical landscapes, beautiful beaches, and clear waters, creating a picturesque paradise that seems frozen in time. One of the highlights of the Kow Islands is the Kow National Park, a protected area bursting with biodiversity. Visitors can explore dense forests, encounter diverse marine life, and hike along scenic trails that wind through the island's natural beauty. Despite its peaceful present, the islands have a dark past as the site of a notorious French colonial prison complex, known as the Devil's Island. Remnants of this history can be explored at the Kow Museum and various prison sites, offering a glimpse into a tumultuous past amid the island's tranquil surroundings. Number 1. Choosing a custom phone number. In Vietnam, choosing a custom phone number is a popular practice rooted in the cultural importance of numerology and symbolism. Certain numbers, like 8 for wealth and 9 for longevity, hold auspicious meanings, while others, like 4 for death, are avoided. This belief in the power of numbers extends beyond phones to license plates and other aspects of life. Customizing phone numbers with lucky digits, such as 8 or 9, is highly sought after, reflecting the desire for prosperity and long life. People aim to avoid numbers considered unlucky, like 4, in their customizations. This practice showcases the strong cultural influence of numerology in Vietnamese society, where numbers carry significant meanings and play a role in shaping personal preferences. It's a unique aspect of Vietnamese culture, where even something as simple as a phone number reflects beliefs deeply ingrained in society. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.